Hello crew, how are you today? So today we're going to talk about some beginning steps for Reels and TikTok. So this video is for those of you that haven't ventured there yet, or maybe you've tried but you don't really know what you're doing, or somebody that just you don't even know what buttons to push. So it's just a brief little training to help those of you that have never ventured there just to know a couple of things to actually get started. So I would really encourage you to just go and play. That's the best way for you to learn. Yes, there's courses that you can do and all that kind of stuff, but really it's just a matter of knowing which buttons to push to get started so you can actually go and have a play. That's the best way to learn, is actually just go and do the do. So I want to share that with you today. I'm not by any means saying that I'm a Reels or a TikTok expert. I've done one TikTok, so I'm just going to put that out there right there. But it did get I think it's 710 views, 1,000 views now. 710,000 views now, and over 4,000 followers. So crazy stuff. So that's what I want to share with you today. I'm hoping this is helpful to those of you that just don't know where to get started. Okay, so just a couple of things first. Those of you in my coaching community, the online crew coaching community, just earlier I did a training on how to craft curiosity posts. I've given you a framework. There's notes already in the coaching community Facebook group as well that you can go and download and follow that structure. And we'll continue the discussion next week as well. So coaching community members, make sure you go and get that training from just before, a couple of hours ago, regarding how to craft killer curiosity posts. Okay, really important training for those of you building online. And if you didn't catch the previous 2 weeks exclusive trainings in there, they were about a recruiting funnel. Like, how do you actually recruit and have a recruiting funnel online? So make sure you catch all of that training. If anyone would like to join us in the coaching community, you can actually join for $1. So if you just go to my website, helenmartinonline.com, and you click on the graphic that says join the coaching community for $1, that's how you can get your foot in the door. Just that training, that practical training, is priceless for your business. The video challenge doors are open. Remember, the early bird pricing of $7, all of $7, goes up to $14 on the 18th. And we're starting on the 21st. So if you want to learn how to do live video better, the technical skills, the content, the consistency, getting your face out there, getting more eyeballs on you, creating your influence, creating your authority, all of those things, then join us for the 21-day challenge. The link is above, and it's only $7 for 21 days worth of content and guidance and all the rest of it. But the price goes up to $14 on the 18th. So click the link and get yourself in now. Brand new Facebook group, new videos, new everything. So it's going to be pretty cool starting on the 21st. Those of you that are already in there, make sure you're doing your test videos, and I'm going live in there tomorrow regarding the content. Okay. The brand, those of you that are in my group 22 of the branding course, we were live yesterday, and that recording is in that group, the branding group. And if any of my VIPs are watching, I'm going live in the VIP group just after this live quickly. I've got something exciting to share with you guys. So join me over there after this live. It'll just be a quick live. Okay, so how are you guys? How's life? How's things going? You well? You're not well? What's going on? Hello, Crystal. Great to see you on. We've got Beth. We've got Deb. We've got Cherie. I'm trying, but that's me. Don't know what buttons to push. Okay, cool. So just playing around. That's the best thing to do. So I'll just give you some buttons to push, Beth, in this training. And I haven't hooked up my phone to the screen, so you're just going to have to bear with me showing you stuff. But at least for some of you, it'll be the difference between not doing anything and doing something, okay? Hi, Michelle. How are you? I'm really excited for this. I want to play around with it. Okay, cool. Dang, I want that. What do you want, Michelle? This is call number 2 for today. Yes, it is. Hi, Hero. How are you? We've got Susan as well. I'm going to get my work done before the challenge starts. Yep, good. Hello, Yvette. Oh, my God, I can't wait. First timer here. So let's say hello to Emmy and welcome her into the community. For those of, thanks for identifying yourself here, Emmy. For those of you that we haven't met before, my name's Helen Martin. I'm your online crew captain. So this is just all a bit of fun for our community here. We have the most amazing online crew community of entrepreneurs, home-based business owners, direct sellers, those in network marketing. I'm in the industry myself, building a team globally. So everything I'm talking about, I'm doing myself in my business. So, I just share basically the journey as I go along, and the things that I learn and the things that work well and the things that help me in my business I share with you guys. That's what we do here. In the beginning of the week, I do something to do with personal growth, personal development, because at the end of the day, it comes down to you. Okay, so welcome to our community here. So let's get on to the topic for today. I'm going to start with Reels. My personal experience, guys, and it's not a lot of experience, but I will share, I do find Reels easier than TikTok. And that does seem to be, across the board. I was listening to a training the other day on both of these topics, and I heard a leader say, so take this for what you will. I'm more of the mind of, if I can repurpose one piece of content in two places, why not? But I did hear a leader say, don't waste your time with TikTok because it's not the right audience. You'll spend a lot of time doing videos that are not in your target market and things like that. I've heard other people say they sell a lot of stuff on TikTok. So you make up your own mind. In my view, if I can do something on TikTok and repurpose it to Reels, so it's in both places, you can't do it the other way around, then, why not? Show your face and have it there. It's just that TikTok takes a little bit longer to learn all the little things. Reels is really quite simple. And I just want to give you simple today. Obviously, we're just on a quick video here anyway. It's going to be simple. But I just want to give you a couple of clues just to get you started if there's somebody here that hasn't got started yet, okay? And I do find Reels is easier. And what I would recommend that you do with Reels is either one or two things. Either pick up a track from somebody else's reel, and I'll show you the things in a minute, just hold tight. Pick up a track that you like, that you might want to copy and play, okay? You could do that. So it doesn't even have to be original content. You could just copy what somebody else has done. You get the music to it. I'll show you how to do that in a second, and you just copy what somebody else has done, okay? That's all I did on TikTok, by the way, okay? But Reels, you've got 15 seconds, 30 seconds. I've got 60 seconds. So 15, 30 or 60, and that's it. So you can't waffle on, you can't do a lot because you've got a very limited time frame. You can just talk. You don't have to dance, whereas you're going to see a lot of reels that are dancing. You'll see a lot of reels that are, music and mimicking and, things like that. You just don't have to. Just to get started, take that pressure off. You don't have to do any dancing. You don't have to do any lip. I've already done a lot of talking today. Lip syncing. You don't have to do any of that. You just try it out and test it and do some talking. How I got my groove just recently with Reels is just by sharing a training that I'd already done, but I just broke it down to 12 reels. So the training was it's a recent training that I'd done with my VIPs in the mentorship program. And we put together this 12 tips to increase engagement on social media. And that was done exclusively in the coaching community. That full training is sitting in the coaching community. So I pulled out the 12 tips and I just did them really quickly in a different reel every day for 12 days. So there's 12 days worth of content. Like if you've ever done a training on a Facebook Live before and you've done 3 tips or 5 tips or 7 tips on anything that you've done before, or go and Google 5 tips to get healthier, 5 tips to build online, just go and Google something and break down the 5 tips and literally just go live and record yourself. Okay. So you don't have to have music. You don't have to lip sync. Why am I having problems spitting that out? Probably that's why I haven't done it yet. But let me go through the motions with you and hopefully you can see this. And Susan, so am I. Like Susan's just put my reels are hit and miss. I can get over 1,000 views or like a few hundred views. like I haven't worked out the method to the madness, and I don't know that we necessarily will early on because it's untapped organic reach. But that's the beauty of it, guys. Simple micro content. You can do it really quickly. The more you do, the quicker you'll get. So it doesn't take a lot of time and your energy, but you can show your face, and it's untapped organic reach. So you can only have, I've only got like a few hundred followers on Instagram. It's not somewhere that I've concentrated in the last few years. I'm just more getting into it now and creating different content and reels and stuff like that. But, you know, you get over 1,000 views or 1,200 views when you've only got that many followers. That doesn't happen with Facebook Lives. Your organic reach only goes out to those people that are following you or connected to you in some way. So like the TikTok, the one TikTok that I've done, over 700,000 views, 4,000 followers. So, I mean, that just doesn't add up. But that's because it's untapped organic reach. So if you can do it quickly and easily and simply, why not? Okay, so let's have a look at the steps. Hopefully you can follow this along because I haven't set up my phone. I haven't had time, but let's just, you can see, okay? So if we're going to create a reel, you're going to go into your Instagram account and you're going to click that plus button up there. And also I'm going to share with you, because I promised you guys last week, I'm going to share with you the tool that I use to take the TikTok logo off and upload it to Reels. So stay tuned for that, because I said that I'd share that with you this week. So just click the plus button there, okay? And that's going to bring down the bottom. What do you want to do? Do you want to do a post? Do you want to do story? Do you want to do Reels? Or do you want to do live? So there's a couple of ways to get into it, but this is just one way. So I want to do a reel. So that just takes me to, hang on, I'll just change that. Hang on. I'm going to turn the camera around there. Yeah, just to a blank screen there. Okay, so I'm now in the Reels section. Okay, so I can just do something straight from here. I can, if I turn it back to me, okay, so now I've got the camera on, and I can just literally push down the button here, and I can record something for like 15 seconds or 30 seconds, and I can see, you can see that there's a pink line moving at the top of the screen. I really should have set up my phone. Anyway, push down the button here and I can record something for like 15 seconds or 30 seconds, and I can see, you can see that there's a pink line moving at the top of the screen. So I'll just turn the volume down there. So it's obviously just recorded, and I can view it before I, you know, post it or do anything with it or click next. So I've just talked into the camera. I've just talked into the reel, and I go, hey, I want to share tip 1 of 5 of you over the next 5 days to do with XYZ, and just talk into it, okay? If you want to download it to repurpose it anywhere, that's what the first arrow is here. So you download it, so you can download it to your camera roll. And this is a great way to batch content, guys. So this is what I did last week. I had the few left of my 12 tips to do. So I think I had 10, 11, and 12 or something like that. But I knew the coming days, I wasn't really going to have time in between my calls and everything that I do to record them, to get them up at a reasonable time. Because those of you in the US and Canada and other time zones, when I get into my afternoon, you guys are all asleep. Okay, so that's when things quieten down for me, when you guys all go to sleep. And then when I wake up in the morning, it's like, bam, everyone's sent me stuff overnight. Okay, so I do know the timing of when I should post things as to when there's more people on. Okay, so I sort of work that out in whatever time zone you're in. So I can record my reel and download it, and then I just get out of Instagram, but it's saved on my camera roll. So then the next day, I can just go into Reels and upload from my camera roll instead of doing it there and then. So batch your content, guys. If you've got 5 tips for something, record your 5 tips all in one sitting. Do them all in 20 or 30 minutes. And so you've got 1 that'll go live. You've got 4 that are batched in your camera roll, sitting there ready to go for the next 4 days, and you just pull it up and post it. So there's an example, just easy, something easy that you can do to, you know, have some go up every day in a row if you want that. Okay. Now you can see the options at the top. So you can do music. You got a microphone. I can put a sticker on it. So if I press the sticker there, I can attach something to it. You know, I'll put the little fireball on it. So if you're familiar with stories at all, Facebook stories, so very sort of same, you know, type features. The little squiggle, I can you know, squiggle something on it. But most importantly, probably what you want to do is click the text, okay? So then I'm going to go AA, and it's going to allow me to type. So then I might write tip 1 of 5, blah, 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 whatever I'm talking about. Okay, I can change that to what consistency I want of that, if I want a background on it or not, just by pushing these buttons at the top. So that just put a black background on it. If I push it again, it'll make it white. Okay, and then I can just drag it down to the bottom of the screen, and there's my wording. Okay, and then I'm going to click next. So my reel is ready to go. I've recorded it for 15 seconds. I've put some words on it. I've moved the words around. I've put a sticker on it, just like you're familiar with stories. And then I get to this section here where I'm going to write what I want to write. Now, what I did to save time with all my tips came from a live training. And so I just typed them out in my notes section. So I had all 12 tips typed out in my notes section. So when I wanted to post it, and maybe it might be tip 10, went to my notes, copied tip 10, pasted it here. Okay, so you can get organized if you want to get organized, guys, or you can do it all on the fly. Important thing with Instagram is hashtags. And I'm going to talk more about hashtags tomorrow. Okay, so hold your hats on that one. But you want your caption there, and you want to put your hashtags there, just a few of them. And then, so I'm just going to put test there and put okay. You just maybe put 2 or 3 in there, and then you'll go to the comments section of your reel and put a whole lot more hashtags. Okay, so it tells me, do I want to share to my feed? Make sure that's turned on. If you don't turn that on, it'll sit in your Reels section, but it won't go in your timeline of your Instagram. You want it to be on your feed of your Instagram. So make sure that's on, okay? And then I'm just going to share it. It's as simple as that, okay? So that's one way, just recording. Now, if you want to pick up some music and do some fancier stuff, okay, I'm just going to delete that video and get out of there. Go into the search, okay? So I've gone into the search feature, and it's going to pull up sort of the latest ones that are trending and things like that. So I can see a reel here. I'll click on that. So there's lots of these flying around. It's somebody dancing, and then somebody else tries to copy the dancing. They're a little bit boring, some of them, okay? But let's say I'm going to turn my volume up now. Okay, so let's say you want to get all enthusiastic and start dancing. I don't have a desire to myself. You never know what's going to happen in the future, but it's not really something that's not a reel I necessarily want to create, but you might, okay? So you go, and it doesn't have to be a dancing one, but you find something that you like a track of, okay? What you're going to see down the bottom here is, see this scrolling here? It's saying original audio, and it's scrolling through. So I've turned the volume down, but the music is playing. If you click on that, okay, so I've clicked on that, and it says save the audio. So that track is still playing. Okay, so now I'm going to save that audio from that clip. Okay, I've saved it. So now I can go straight and create a reel by using the audio. So that'll take the audio straight to my reel. Turn the camera around again, and it's already got the audio that I just saved. Okay, so now if I turn my volume up again, and I've deliberately got a blank screen, but when I go like this, so this would normally be pointing at me, the camera, and I would be dancing away. Okay, so that's how you use an audio. What you can also do, let's say you save something and you're like, I'm going to record that later. So I'm going to completely get out of all of this, okay, as if I was starting from scratch. So you choose use audio right there and then. It's like, oh, I've got an idea for later. So you've saved the audio and it's like, where the hell did it go? How do I pick it up? So if I go again, the cross, go to creating a Reels. Now when I go to audio, change the camera around. If I choose audio now, it's going to take me to two things. It's going to take me to what they're suggesting for me. So just background music, and see that little saved one up the top? If I click on that, that's going to then pull up that original audio. Okay, so if I press play there, it's sitting straight at the top. Okay, so that's how you can get to it. If you go and save something in the moment and you're not ready to use it then, like the first time I tried, you can just go into create a new reel, go to the little music symbol, and then click on the saved button. It'll be the latest one you saved will be sitting right at the top. Okay, so then you can go and play your music. So when you're pressing play and you're dancing, it's going to be playing that music in the background or that clip in the background while you're recording. That's how people lip sync, is they're playing it in the background. So while they're recording themselves, they're listening to it because it's playing in the background, and they're blah, 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 blah. They're following along with the song or whatever it is. Okay, so for those of you that have never done it before, is that not simple enough to just go and start playing around with something, to go and save music and then, you know, pull up the music? That's as far as I'm going today. If you like, I'll do more in-depth stuff for our coaching community, but I hope that gives you a starting point. You can save as many as you like, Beth. If you're talking about tracks, you just keep saving and they'll just store them in your saved section if that's what you're asking. Okay. So let's go into TikTok and have a look. It's a very, very similar process, but if you want to get tricky with transitions and stuff like that, there's more to play with TikTok. So I'm just going to share with you what Ollie and I did. That's my son, Oliver. I never call him Oliver. I don't think I ever have. But he was the one that, where are we up to now? Let's just go into TikTok and have a quick look. And you know the funny thing is, I spent, shamed to admit it because I don't have the time to do this, I spent, I reckon, almost an hour going through TikTok yesterday because I want to back it up with something now and do a different TikTok, but I want to do a funny one. I'm not ready to do business-related stuff yet. I'm just playing, okay? And I just encourage you to do that. But I can't find another one that makes me laugh like the one that Ollie did. It's like, how do I back this up? I'm just gonna, it's never gonna get the same results, I don't think. But positive thinking, you never know. So we're at 710,000 views, 4,200 followers, and almost 25,000 likes. And just for your reference, I now have the option, because it kicks in at 1,000 followers. You may or may not know this, but you can go live on TikTok, but you can only go live on TikTok once you've got 1,000 followers. So that kicked in for me in the first sort of day. So to have that privilege, not that I've used it yet, you can't go live on TikTok until, like, you can record your videos, but like go live like a Facebook live, you can't do that until you've got 1,000 followers. Okay, so what you're going to do is go to the Discover page. Okay, so it's same as Instagram, really, same kind of spot. Go to the Discover page and pick, and I'm just going to choose one that's sitting right in front of me, and you're going to have a look around or search for something. So put up in the search bar something that you're looking for. So I'm just going to pick on the first one. Guarantee you I'm not going to do that one. But let me turn the volume down there. Same process. Can you see that it's scrolling at the bottom here? The music. So if I press on that, now I'm going to add to favorites. Same process, guys. So add to favorites. Now it's added to favorites. Okay. So then I can, same thing again, use this sound. So can you see the similarities here? Once you know how to use one, you can kind of know how to use the other. I can go straight into it, and I'll flip the camera around to be blank. And then this is all the options here. And you can see there's a lot more options. You can speed things up, you can slow things down, but that audio is now playing up there. Same thing again, if you go out, you say something, you go out, you come back in, you just choose the music symbol and it'll be in your favorites. So just slightly different wording, okay? So now if I turn my volume up, and I start recording, it won't start playing the music until you start recording. So don't think it's not there. It is. If I, well, I won't flip the camera around. I'll just start recording. Okay, so that would normally be looking at me and then I would be sort of doing whatever. So what Ollie and I did was, and literally after I'd recorded it, I just put some wording on it and just posted it. So I didn't worry about transitions or pointing or anything like that. Deliberately chose an audio that we didn't have to lip sync or whatever. Actually, well, I'll just play it. It's like, for those of you that haven't seen it, have a look at what I did, just to show you how easy it is. I think I showed you it last week anyway. Hang on. So all it was we found somebody else that had done this. And I said, and we were looking at some other mother and son ones. And I said to Ollie, oh, that's probably the funniest one out of all of them. Let's just do that because it was easy. So I just saved the laughing track. So that woman going, ha, 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 that's the track that I saved. Then, so I saved that, and then all like Zach, my other son, had to do, like I sat on the couch, put Zach's quilt on me, put the sunglasses on, then Ollie came over, took the $10 out of my purse, looked at my eyes, I'm looking at, up, and then he goes, oh, like that, and puts the money back. So Zach, filmed that for like 15 seconds or whatever it is, but the music is already playing in the background, and I put that wording, just put, like you would do with Reels, just put that wording when your son thinks you're asleep. So there's no transitions, there's no lip syncing, there's no dancing. It was just something we acted out. The track is in the background and I just posted it. That was it, guys. Now the next step, I repurposed it to Reels. Now I want to give you the name, and you can type this out if you've got a pen. Where's my notes? Yeah, snaptik.app. This is how you download. So before you go and post it on TikTok, oh no, you can say like, no, because it's got the logo on it. Okay. So you actually take the clip. Okay. I'm showing you. Hang on. I'm just backing up a bit. Write this down. Snaptik, snaptik.app. Now it's not an app. It's a website. So when you go into that, let me just pull this up for you. Is this helpful, guys? Just to go through this briefly. If I put that in, okay, it's going to pull up this. It's not an app. I will repeat, it's a website. TikTok download video. And you can see in there, you've got to put the link to your TikTok. Paste the TikTok link here. Okay, so this is how you find your TikTok link. So post your TikTok, okay, go into TikTok, go back to your video. Let me turn the volume down. So when you are here, can you see these three dots over here? Let me push on those. Have a look what comes up and have a look what's just sitting right here. Copy link. So I'm simply going to copy the link. I'm going to go back into my browser. I'm going to paste it here. So that is the link to my TikTok, and it is going to start downloading, okay? When you download it, you need to watch up here. there is a little symbol that is telling you right up the top corner here that it's downloading, and the little blue thing will go around showing you that it's downloading just here. Okay, when it's finished, you need to click up there to access the link. It doesn't appear on your camera roll because just you download it, because that's where I went wrong. It's like, where did it go? I downloaded it and it's like, where did it go? Did it go to my camera roll? No, it didn't. So it's sitting up here. And then when you click up there, then it will, then it'll bring it up, and then you download it to your camera roll from there. So that is a missing step that some people, including myself, got confused with. So you need to download it first, then click on it up here and download it to your camera roll from there. What that does is it downloads it to your camera roll without the TikTok logo. So then I had it in my camera roll and I uploaded it to Reels. That's how you do it. Okay, happy with that? This is the kind of stuff I only normally give to my coaching community. So I hope that is helpful to those of you and anybody that has not done a Reel or a TikTok before, and you just need, sorry, crazy, someone coming up my driveway, sorry, squirrel moment. If you just need to get started, hopefully that just gives you enough to go and push some buttons and go and play. So let me know in the comments section if that was helpful to you. I would be interested to know. And I would recommend that you help your friends out and tag them, share this video out with them just to help get them started, because it's untapped organic reach, guys. I'm no expert. I've just played, still learning, getting into it, learning how to transition it more to business. But for now, it's just a matter of getting familiar with the technology and playing with the buttons so you can get more views, you can get more eyeballs on you. One of the things you always want to be doing if you're building a business on social media is wherever you can maximize your opportunity to get more eyeballs on you, you never know what that's going to lead to. And, you know, let the walls down, show your personality, have some fun with it. I think that's why the TikTok went so well that we did, because it was not business related. I'm not pushing any. I've got to be honest. I'm getting a little bit sick of the TikToks where they're dancing and they're putting something in their water, and it's like, you know, lose 20 pounds in 5 days with, you know, whatever, and it's getting old. Like, be more creative, network marketers. But I can't say I get enjoyment out of those ones. But, you know, if they work, hey, you know, I can't until I test it myself. Okay, you never know. I might eat my words and turn up doing a dance with putting something in my glass. I don't know. We shall see. Okay. So just go play, go put this into action. Don't take advantage of this and go, oh, yeah. I mean, take advantage of this. Don't just listen and go, oh yeah, that looks pretty easy. Actually go and play right now. Okay. VIPs, join me in a second in the group. I've got something to share with you guys. But other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow. And I just want to talk a little bit more about strategy around hashtags, especially if you're using Instagram. But Facebook is effective now with hashtags, which it has been for a while. But you can really maximize your exposure when people search via hashtags. So give yourself the best opportunity. So let's have a chat about that tomorrow. So I hope that was helpful, guys. Join me tomorrow and we'll continue the discussion. Okay? Have a great day, whatever part of the day it is for you. See ya.